lot of you have been asking, where's my most recent update? Where's your 12-week out update? Where's your 10-week out update? And the reason for that is I actually decided I'm not going to compete this year. A lot of thought went into that, and it's not saying that my contest prep was getting too hard or the training behind it, was getting the best of me, or temptation with food, things like that, that most people I've seen have thrown in the towel for such things. But for me, it was a decision that I made, just a lot of things going on in my life, and I just realized, more so when I came back from vacation like 3 weeks ago, that there was kind of something missing in my life, and I honestly wasn't happy, and kind of had somebody call me out on my shit when it came to that. Just realizing that, number one, the biggest factor was I am not even happy competing in the federation that I was working towards, and that's like a huge red flag. Like, why are you going to bust your ass for 16 weeks if you're going into a show that you're not even, your heart's not even in it? And for me, I had a lot of conflicting emotions going on. My head and my heart were like in two different places, and it's a division that I don't even see myself getting my pro card in, and something that I want to continue to pursue in my bodybuilding career, if you will. So for me, it's like, well, why are you going to continue to go through something if you're not even happy doing it? And just the last like 3 years, I've been prepping for shows and extensive dieting and training and stuff like that. And for me, and I think it's just human nature, is sometimes we just put on our blinders and head down and we just go through the motions, and it's just a routine, and it catches up with you after a while. And I kind of feel that for me, that's where I'm at right now, is the last like 3 years have been prepping for shows and what's next, and oh my god, and it's like just time to like just chill and take a step back and realize like there is more to life than competing. And for me, it was never about a vain factor. I've seen myself in off season, fluffy in other places and far from having abs. I've seen myself in between, where it's like, yeah, you could still rock a bikini and feel confident, and then I've seen myself like full on, abs shredded, stage ready. So for me, competing was never about an image. I've accepted myself in all shapes and sizes, regardless if I am or not competing in a show. But I just really feel, for me, it's just, I have so many great opportunities coming up, and my contest prep, mentally, I wasn't in the right state of mind. I wasn't happy, and I was just miserable going through my contest prep, and contest prep is hard enough as it is. And I think for me, I'm very hard on myself anyways. So for me to continue to struggle through that, and not necessarily feel like I was going to be letting people down if I threw in the towel, I think for me it was convincing myself that it's okay to fail. And not saying that, I failed because I decided not to compete, but for me, I definitely seen myself, I seen myself setting myself up for failure, because I knew it's not what I wanted at the end of my contest prep. It's not something that I was happy about, and I was just going to continue to go through it anyway. And just because I had so many people in my corner and cheering me on, and that made me feel good and boosted my spirits. But at the end of the day, is you have to look out for number one, and that's yourself, and do what's best for you. And just for me, diet brain, you can't think straight. And for me, I just feel that it was, my contest prep was taking me away from a lot of things that were happening in my life, relationships and stuff like that. And I've also had many new relationships come into my life, most recent, which I'm super grateful for. And I just can't thank my friends and my family enough for all the support and the love that they've given me. And all my girls from Orange Fitness, you guys have been amazing as well. And for me, it's just so nice to have that support group, and just know that, I have all those people in my corner that support me regardless of what I do or don't decide to do. I've seen many girls that get too caught up in the industry, and they're not able to see beyond what's next. They're looking for validation from other people or acceptance, and they feel that if they're not doing a show, or if they're not stage ready, that that they're not, I don't know, they're just not happy with themselves. And for me, competing is so much more than that for me. And I just really feel that the last like 3 years, always looking ahead and what's next, and being super jacked up for that, it's like, now's my time to just live life a little bit. The last like 3 years, and even the beginning of the year, I was training for a show that I was going to do in May, and I just got so busy with traveling, and you know, you're on the road all the time, and it was never hard for me to stay on track with my meals. I'm very, very disciplined in that sense. But you know, you're trying to make sure that you get your cardio in, and you're training super late, and it just makes for a shitty workout, and you know, it's not a good experience, and your body's so sensitive to stuff like that too. So for me, I'm sorry for those of you that have been following my journey. You know, and if you choose not to continue to follow me, that's totally cool too. I accept that. But for me, I've talked with Coach, and there's a lot of things that I've planned for next year, and just some things that I have to work towards. But this year for me is more about personal growth and personal development, and just eat, sleep, train. Like, you know, that's all I've known for like the last like 3 years, and just kind of go through the motions and stuff. So now I'm a lot happier. And again, thank you so much for those of you that have been in my corner and supported me, and for all your, you know, kind messages and stuff like that. It doesn't go without notice, and I don't think without the most amazing people in my life right now, I'd be where I was at. So I'm still going to continue to take you guys through my journey and through my workouts and stuff like that, and just different diet recipes that I've been trying as well. So if you choose to continue to follow me, great. I'm hoping to vlog more often, as I have nothing but time on my hands now. So thanks again for watching, and if there's anything that you would like to see, please comment below, or you can shoot me an email, shreddedphysiquesteam@gmail.com. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, stay happy and stay healthy.